And 5, 6, 7, 8. Every woman is beautiful. Every woman is beautiful to me. Every woman is beautiful. Every woman is beautiful to me. I swear that's the only dance move they do. Alright, let's do it back, shall we? So, it's crooked now. But hold on. It wasn't that far back before. There. Hold on. People on Campus, Season 3, Episode 9. Insipid. And that's a play on NSYNC. It is a boy band episode. Yeah. It's a boy band episode. And yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to admit something that I haven't admitted on camera as of yet. I was around during the boy band phase, the whole boy band phase in the mid to late 90s to the mid 2000s that it happened. And I was fans of several boy bands like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, O-Town, LFO, I know there's like one boy band I'm missing, stuff like that. The what's the one that, I'm trying to think, they sang the song for the Inspector Gadget movie. Come in when you want me, you need a friend, you got me. Youngstown. Them, yeah. They're also the Princess Bride too. But so I was into the whole boy band thing. You know, there's a comment made when Tommy likes Boyzone, that's another boy band, likes Boylicious, excuse me. And Merton's like, you can't like the boy band. Boylicious, you're a guy. And it's like, guys can like him just as much as girls can. And no, I got a lot of comments too. You like boy bands? I had an NSYNC poster on my wall. It was 97. I was 10. People were like, you like boy bands, you gay. Look, people are going to like what they like. Deal with it or not. That's your choice. But, you know, they're like what they like. I still listen to the music to this day. I listen to the music. There was good music. Some boy bands had good music. Backstreet Boys is my favorite band. All time. Love their music. Still like to get CDs when they come out. You know? So, yeah. I like that kind of music, and I find it enjoyable. You know? And this, as a boy band fan, this really speaks to me. There's commentary here that I did not expect. Like I said, I mentioned about, oh, Tommy's a guy, so he can't like boy bands, but, you know, that happens. There are guys that like boy bands. It happens. It's not because they're gay. It's because they like the music, you know? And in my case, I wanted to be in one, even though I can't really carry a tune. I'm okay, but I'm not as good as them. I'm fine for what I can do. But, you know, and why would I want to be in a boy band? To get the girls. To get the girls. The women. The, you know, women. So, yes. The meow. You know what I mean? That's why you want to be in a boy band, because the girls, the women, they just swoon all over you. Although, don't exactly have a body for boy band, but you know. But I would listen to music and dance to it, pretend I was part of the band, that sort of thing. But, you know, I was a kid. I don't do that anymore. I was a kid, you know. Well, besides what I did in the opening, but that was just for entertainment purposes. But anyway, so Boylicious is this boy band that is very popular, even though we never heard of it till now. It would be nice if they did some world building instead of just introducing stuff. You know what I mean? Like, the Duke Strikeham gang only been introduced in one episode and never been heard of again. This band being introduced here, you could have built them up through the continuity and stuff, just building up to something with them. Turns out they're aliens, you know, Becky has a thing for them. Merton, I guess, is watching Becky for the weekend, and they have the house to themselves for the weekend. I guess the parents are going out. We only ever see Merton and Becky's parents once. That's in the Exorcist episode. After that, never again. And I mean it, never again. I'll never see him ever again. Speaking of which, guess who's back? Back again. Dean is back. Tell a friend. No, I'm glad I said we haven't seen Dean yet, because if I had said that we probably aren't going to see him again, this would have been foot in the mouth number 3. But I said not yet, or number 2 actually, but not yet, because Dean shows up in this episode. I forgot about he was in this. Tells Tommy he used to be in a boy band. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. You can. Viewers of a TV show can believe a lot of things, but I refuse to believe that Dean ever thought of being in a boy band. His butt has been firmly clenched to that, firmly attached to that chair forever. He never leaves the chair. He never leaves the chair, and it's very much explained he never leaves the chair. We never see him out of the chair. Even if he's not in the house, he's in the chair. Like the Sandman episode. He was in another dimension, in the chair. So he's always in the chair. So I refuse to believe he was ever did anything but sit there and watch TV. Apparently he was in a boy band in junior college. Okay. How old is Dean? He's supposed to be in his mid 20s at least, right? I don't know. Yeah, he explains it, and he's gonna help Tommy or T-Schmoove be boy band alike. So like I said, it's revealed that Boylicious and their leader Devin. Now, this boy band looks like a combination of boy bands. The lead singer Devin is a mishmash of AJ McLean and Kevin Richardson from Backstreet Boys. And there are a couple others in there that look like, one looks like it could be either, at the time, Joey Fatone. Guy looks like it could be Joey Fatone from NSYNC. And there's a guy with the curly hair, blonde curly hair. Obviously Justin Timberlake. At the time, he had like a curly, I think actually at the time he had shaved head. But Justin Timberlake used to have very big hair. Like, especially during the second album, it was like, you know what I mean? And then they're asking questions. And Becky asked a question about what's like being on the road, and so we have a lot of fun. We keep it real, which is something boy bands would say. And then Merton comes on about how do you respond to effects of blah 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 blah, and lip syncing to your songs, which is a real concern with those kind of stuff where they're just lip syncing. And something that Britney Spears actually did. She never actually sang her songs live. She would lip sync. Big controversy thing that happened with her. So that's another commentary on them lip syncing, and that comes back later. But it turns out they're on Earth to get Earth girls, or women, and send them back to their home planet. There's never really a reason why they're doing it. Maybe to repopulate. But like Merton points out, they look like they're 30. As we remember, Becky is 14. And when we're discussing continuity, I realized something. This is continuity. Continuity is supposed to be the same year. Becky has aged a lot since season 1. While the 3 main actors don't really look different besides the hair of Tommy and Lori a little bit, they look similar, they look close to the same, maybe a little bit older maybe. Merton looks almost the same except for the hair different. His hair changed in season 1 and 2, but you know, I mean, Becky has aged. And it's supposed to be the same year as far as we know, still their senior year. So, hey, No. Continuity is wishy-washy with this wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. So, Merton forbids Becky to go to the Boylicious concert and gives her brownies because she spent... Say, that's the only food we have because she spent money on a outfit which he said is skimpy or something, and it covers everything. I don't know. And so she goes anyway and brings the brownies. We see Timmy Eckert. He is doing security, so I don't understand why that scene was taken out of being Tommy Dawkins at all. It explained where Travis was, and now if you didn't know that scene existed, which if I didn't say anything, you probably wouldn't have. Didn't know that scene existed, you would be asking, where's Travis? I don't know if I explained, but he went to trade school. He went to trade, which is explained in that deleted scene, which they should have kept in. Yeah. But he's basically the bodyguard for Boylicious. Won't let anyone but girls, women, back there. So, this might be problematic. But Merton dresses like a woman to get back there. Look, Bugs Bunny had been doing it for 50 years or so, and you're just going to have to deal with the fact that happens. That does not make Merton a trans icon, or any way, shape, or form a conspiracy that he is secretly trans. No, he's just trying to get to his sister to save her. It's just, I don't know. People watch stuff like this. Oh, he was screaming for help. No! He's trying to save his sister. Okay, I just watched a video of Ionic Pig where he tried to tell me that Kelly was a secret lesbian movie. What? How? He tried to explain it. Oh, she has a rainbow blanket. So? I don't know. I don't get it. I watched his entire video, and to me, it's his opinion. I know I was not do this episode, but I just want to put it out there. I watched his entire video. That didn't click with me. I've seen the movie a few times. Never clicked with me. Now I might watch it again. Maybe. I don't know. I want to do some Disney Channel original movies for December for a while, so that might happen, and that could be one of the ones I do, but anyways, so Merton goes in disguise because they've already sent Becky up to the mothership. Goes in disguise. They figure out that he's him, and he scratches off one of the guy's arms, Chad, and there's green underneath, revealing aliens to Merton. And then, because he tries to tell Tommy, hey, those are the brownies I baked, and Tommy just won't believe him. He's like, no, you're blown out of proportion. You don't know she's in there. Basically, let's pad out the runtime. So that's why he has to disguise himself as a woman to get in there. And so they realize that Merton is in trouble. Somehow, I don't remember how they figured out, but they do. And so they go in there and they get Merton. They save Merton. He's going up and down, the smoke going through. We get the joke of, which I still use. I believe I ordered the non-smoking booth, which is a joke that will go over youngsters' heads, over the kids' heads today. Like, what's that? Because now they don't allow smoking in any restaurants or bars or anything. Where back in the day, you had the smoking and non-smoking. And to be honest, even if you're in non-smoking, it would still float over there, so you won't really in non-smoking. Not that I knew, because my mom smokes, so we're all smoking. But anyway, obviously it gets rude to smoke when people are eating anyways. But anyway, but yeah, so they save Merton, but they find out they need all 5 medallions that they wear to recall. So they've knocked out Devin, the lead singer guy. And so now they need Tommy to pretend to be Devin in order to do the dance, which is where we get Every woman is beautiful. Everyone. This is the only song we ever hear, although they mention more. It's the only song we ever hear them sing because that's all they could write. And that's really, there's like one little verse and then that part, and that's all they do is sing that part. And it's probably the longest episode review that I'm doing, but longest review I'm doing. But yeah, Tommy's able to get in there, and then we get this music. Okay, when Devin comes out to fight them, the music that plays sounds like the music played during the Rob Zombie episode where, you know, fighting into the thriller thing. Sounds like the same music to me. But they're able to defeat the aliens, recall Becky, and send Deb back up to the mothership. And Becky is still mad at Merton, and he's wearing her clothes. Which, how can an 18-year-old man, boy, whatever, wear a 14-year-old's clothes? He must be really thin, you know. And then we see the end of the episode, Tommy once again practicing the boy band stuff. He does this thing that makes me laugh every time, where he flips upside down on Dean's chair and just starts pumping his legs up in the air. His ass is right in Dean's face, which makes me laugh my ass off. But it's funny, and Dean's just going with it. But yeah, and I say every time, and I forgot Dean was in this, but I remember that now that I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now. So, I don't know, maybe recurring characters weren't just a lot. And we haven't seen Fong, but he's in another episode. There's at least one. At least one more episode. But yeah, this is a really good episode. This is one of my favorites of season 3 of the entire series, actually. But I think it's really good, and it speaks to the boy band fan within me, growing up with boy bands, and even now as an adult and living through all that stuff and seeing, you know, all the commentary they're talking about with boy bands. Yeah, absolutely 100% right, some of the stuff they talk about. Not that boy bands are secretly disguised aliens that want to take women up to their, but you know what I mean, the whole actual boy band stuff. But this was a long one. One more tonight, and then I'll do the rest tomorrow, hopefully. I need to relax. So, next week.